Hey, what's up, everybody? Daryl Simmons here, aka Fat Ninja DM. Um, yeah, I know I've been gone for a while, but as of next week, I will be back doing games, playing in games. Gonna try to do some different things here and there. For one, up above me, you see a banner scrolling with people's names. These are the most recent people that have signed up for RPG Realm Changers, and I just want to call it simply community shout out. Um, a lot of times, uh, focus is put on DMs, and I want to kind of change that maybe, and you know, even if one person uh, joins up for like a one shot or whatever, it's a player that is playing in the DM's game, and well, simply without players, well, DMs couldn't be DMs. So I kind of want to throw a little bit of attention toward the players. You know, maybe they don't have a YouTube channel, maybe they don't have a Facebook page. Um, you know, and maybe they just want to keep it that way. You know, maybe they're shy in front of the camera or just have no interest in doing stuff like that. But yeah, as the names scroll, you know, I just want to give them a personal shout out for signing up for my Facebook page. Hopefully, I don't butcher their names, uh, especially Thomas Clements, because he knows me in real life, and I don't want him to send over a league of nerd assassins to take me out. Um, my boy Locrius, of course, everybody knows him. Jeff Dubb, Cody, Joshua Henderson, Tim Riley, George Herngett, Sean Ellsworth, Chester Murray, and Keegan Reed. All you guys, thank you for signing up for the page. And even if you really don't communicate with me via Facebook, the simple fact that you signed up, it means a lot to me because you know, I've said before, being a DM is a thankless job sometimes, and it's nice to either hear, like, maybe you heard about my page from somebody else and they pointed you in my direction, or you know, maybe you just stumble upon it. Whatever the case may be, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Um, there is another purpose of this video. Mike the Piper, he had a video and he was asking what, you know, how do you flavor your spells when you're role playing? So let's go ahead and get to that and get this started. All right. Um, I think flavoring spells is definitely a necessity when it comes to role playing games. For one, it injects some variety. Because, I mean, how many times can you hear a mage cast Magic Missile or a cleric cast Cure Wounds or, you know, or other types of spells of, you know, always being used? Um, my take on it is you either, you know, like Mike the Piper said in his video, you can flavor your spells either via your background, and, you know, that's mechanically in, you know, 5th edition and other role-playing systems, or it can just be bound off uh, how your character feels from a certain event. I want to throw another aspect in there. Will kind of make the spells change via the moment. And basically, what I mean by that is just in a particular moment, like maybe you said a spell in a certain, you know, you described a spell in a certain way, but maybe it's the same spell, but thematically done differently. You know, Piper had the example of the leaf being put onto the comrade's chest, and then as the healing occurred, the leaf became brittle and then black. Well, you know, maybe the next time he casted it, maybe it was cast a different way. Maybe a shining ray of light came from the heavens to heal the comrade instead of him setting the leaf. Because of the druid background or just the mechanical aspect of being a druid. So that's what I mean by the moment. Maybe there is a particular role playing scene that's going on, and maybe you cast a spell to find out to see if that person's lying. Well, of course, you just cast a spell and say that's what I'm doing. But maybe you flavor it, a different way. But later on, you might cast the exact same spell, but it's at a different NPC. And maybe from that moment of the reaction or interaction with the NPC might make you think about how you want to thematically cast it in a different way. So that's how I kind of flavor my spells. For one, it gives you more variety, and just flat out simple. It gets boring after a while if you have a specific way that you flavor a spell. Me being the not self-coined, Chepe Le Pepe actually coined me this, the life cleric guru. Yes, I definitely love life clerics, but I play so many of them. I have to start flavoring their spells differently because it'll just flat out get boring. Simple as that. So, how do you flavor your spells? Is it background, or do you do it by the moment? How do you do it? I would definitely like to know. And like I said in the earlier segment, I will be doing some things that are different, like community hangouts, like regularly. Maybe once a week or something like that, because I really want to get to know the other role players of the community. Maybe the players that don't have a YouTube channel or a Facebook page or whatnot. Those just the players, that don't get seen or heard from besides via Facebook. I encourage those older players and of course newer players. If you happen to see a hangout up, go join it. You never know who you can meet. You might, well, of course you can meet some assholes, but you can also meet some pretty cool people also. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the last segment and then get the hell out of here. All right. Thanks for watching. If you would, please subscribe, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Of course, above my big fat ass head is the links to Facebook Realm Changers, my Facebook page, and my uniquely named, awesomely cool name channel, Daryl Simmons. Yeah, it took me all of 2 seconds to figure out the name of the YouTube channel. But yeah, there's the links up there. Please leave some comments. Like I said, I plan to do some live play of video games. Of course, as some of you know, I am disabled, so I do not have the use of my right hand. But there's RPGs out there, of course. Turn-based RPGs, tactical stuff like that I can play. I'll be doing. I won't be doing live plays, but I'll be doing let's play. I'll just be playing a game and I'll just talk about it or whatever. So I'll be doing that. That'll be coming soon. Community hangouts. And is there anything socially that you would like to see? Either me kind of do or set up, or something that maybe you come up with. Something that you have kind of been kicking around in your mind for a while about doing, community wise. So let me know in the comments. I hope to hear a lot of comments, a lot of feedback, because that's what I'm about. I love getting feedback. If it's good feedback, awesome. If it's negative feedback, I mean, it's totally ignored. But if you give criticism and explain yourself, that would definitely be taken into consideration too. So, yeah, I've been Fat Ninja DM, Daryl Simmons. Like I said, check out my YouTube channel, Daryl Simmons, Facebook, RPG Realm Changers. And when you least expected it, I just stole your critical hit. Later, folks.